Well, here's the going to be the first piece of deck edge trim going back onto Viper. I have no idea how many years Viper laid around. Someone had scavenged all the parts off of them. So we've been adding them back on today. Got the eye straps on. Uh, got some of the combing, splash guard, V-shaped thingy, mustache rivets back in. Hopefully we get another package in the mail. Halyard block and the halyard cleat, appropriate style for this year boat, the bronze fittings. Got the inspection port rings bedded with total boat seal, and tomorrow we'll come in and we'll drill through the little holes there and put in some machine screws with washers and stop nuts. We'll also put this swivel cam cleat on right here. The fasteners go through just under the inside of the lip there. We've got the trim for the cockpit. That actually was still on the boat. It's hanging over here on the wall. So we'll put that back in. We also have some little spare pieces of small pieces of trim, and those are going to go and back over here kind of slow. Try not to give y'all motion sickness. Back here on the tail end of the boat, there's going to be a little gap. Some of this trim came off of a boat that had the old style rudder, which had the deck strap there. So there's a gap. So since it's going on a boat with the new style rudder, we'll just cut a little small piece of trim to go in there. But here we go. Let's see if we can do this. Trying to do everything one-handed today. If I look down there and see what I'm actually doing, it's on. See the little gap there. And back there, we'll do a little encouragement on that piece. And we'll work this on. We'll start in the kind of in the corner here. Get it nice and snug. Get the rivet in there. Little 1/8 inch hole. Now when you drill these for these rivets, you only want to drill through the top hole and through the deck edge. You want to avoid drilling through the bottom of the trim. If you do, it's not going to hurt anything. You just want to make sure you go back with a little file, some sandpaper, make sure there's not a little metal burr there for someone to run their hand down and catch themselves. Another little tip with this trim is be careful when you're pulling it off. If you just wedge it, you start pulling, that's a real thin piece right there. It can just tear and the whole piece can break. So just take something like a little small board and tap it lightly to get it to come off. So we'll make sure it's snug. We'll get this rivet, we'll get that rivet, and we'll work our way down. If you're putting rivet back on a boat and you find out that, hey, that hole doesn't match up, doesn't fit, or it's torn, you may just want to go over just a little bit and just make a new hole. So it's up to you how you want to address it. Here's 1980 AMF Sunfish Viper. Oh, looks like we got some line too. Halyard sheet, bridle, bow line. Going to use this 1/8 inch line here to lace the sail to the spars.